Can Angela Bose Schaefer dominate the race to first place? Will Keith Cheetah Link set a land speed record up the crag? Or can Wild Pat Petco summon up the savage strength to win?
Do you have it?
I'm Mike O'Malley. Welcome to the Extreme Arena. This is Nickelodeon Guts. Do you have it?
It takes a certain concentration to get the body working to the level of precision that's needed to be risen to the top. Do you have it? It takes a certain kind of something to keep the heart pumping, something everybody needs to achieve to succeed. You'll need a lot. Do you have it?
Do you have it?
Yeah, it's an aerial bombardment. Balls are coming at you everywhere. What are you going to do? You're going to have to dodge it. Our new Elastic Sports event right here on Guts. Let's go to our referee, Maura Quirk, for the rules. Hey, Mo, how you doing today?
Pretty good, Mike. Thank you. Here are the rules. Our players will have 60 seconds to try and dodge the balls the other two players are throwing at them. The player who scores the most hits on opposing players wins. Mike?
All right, so you see our players holding on to each other as they get up into their elastic rigging right here. Remember, folks, all of our events here on Guts are supervised by our professional stunt coordinator, and we have stunt spotters throughout the Extreme Arena during all of our events. And as you can see, our players are wearing safety equipment, so please do not try any of these events at home. That is, if you have some elastic cords laying around. Let's go to Mo for the kickoff here. Looks like we have 60 seconds on the clock, and our players are ready.
Players, on your mark, get set.
All right, folks, so trying to steer clear of the dodgeballs, and look right there with red, but no, the aim is extremely important. No, red scores another right there. That's Keith pummeling Angela with a couple of hits right there. And there, in purple, that was Pat. That's Wild Pat Petco. Red back with the hit. Now remember, folks, there's two parts to this game. Number one, you need to catch the ball, and then you need to have good aim to hit your opponents. That's how you score the points with one, with Angela right there as she hits Pat in purple. And with 23 seconds left, our players holding on with incredible toughness, the ability to keep getting hit and still concentrate right here. All right, now, folks, you watch right now as they're trying to avoid the balls, their body control. One other right there, and Pat with the throw, hitting Angela again. And now with the right at the buzzer, that was Pat hurdling another throw at Keith. I don't know if contact was made on that. The judges have been checking with Mo. Let's get the results. Mo?
Well, Keith and Pat tied in first place with 2 hits each, and in third place, Angela with 1 hit.
Okay, so let's take a look at the replay right here as a tie for Keith and Pat. Take a look as Angela goes up and right off of Pat's stomach. She scored. That was her 1 hit. That was a little payback right there. And let's go to Mo and check out the leaderboard. Mo.
Well, Mike, first place in our events is worth 300 points. That goes to Pat and Keith. In third place with 100 points, Angela.
All right, well, that's only our first event. We got a bunch more events coming up. Let's go to Mo for the event lineup. Mo.
Well, first up today was our aerial dodgeball event, Dodge It. And coming up next is our Goalie's Nightmare free kick. Starting off our second half is the see-through sea race invisible boat. And then it's back down to the field for super high hurdles and jump.
And the player with the most points at the end of all of our events is the winner. And folks, right now it's time for Angela to spill her guts. Dodge it.
Hi, my name is Angela the Bose Schaefer, and I want everybody to know that I'm small, but I'm strong, and I'm gonna win.
All right, well, it's World Cup Soccer Gone Wild in our next event, free kick. Our players will be standing in the goal as balls come at them one after another. They're going to try to have to knock them down. A lot of that ball thing happening today. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Well, Mike, in this event, each player will have 30 seconds to defend their goal against 2 cannons shooting soccer balls at them. Players must stay in their zone at all times, and the player who makes the most saves wins. Players, take your mark, please. Take your mark. There we go, blue and purple. And on your mark, get set.
All right, and so our players, these balls are coming at them extremely fast. They're going to have the fearlessness to go after the block and not be afraid of the ball coming after them. Right now we go into this event with a tie between Keith in red and Pat in purple. So Angela's going to need a good amount of blocks if she wants to take first place in this event. And right now it looks like blue has about 12, purple in the lead with about 19, but blue getting some. As you can see, the numbers behind Pat in purple, as our red player, Keith, in the middle, using their bodies as a shield in this event. They got to really be unafraid of taking those body blows and knocking down the balls. Let's go to Mo and get the results. Mo.
Well, in first place there was Pat making 25 saves. In second place, Angela with 19. In third place, Keith with 13.
All right, so let's take a look at our winner right here, Pat, who was just knocking down one ball after the other. One would get knocked out of the way, another one would step into his place. But 25 blocks for Pat, and with 300 points at the end of that event, this man will be taking first place alone, I believe. Now, what part of your body did you use the most to make the most blocks?
I have no idea. It's just my hands, my legs. I think I used my head once or twice. I don't know.
And he's a little bit tired. We'll let him relax as we go to Mo and check out our leaderboard. Mo.
Well, Pat is in the lead right now with 600 points. In second place, Keith in red with 400 points. In third place, Angela in blue with 300 points.
Row, row, row your boat. A boat that can't be seen. You stick around. Invisible Boats next. Welcome back to Guts. So yeah, it's the Mike and Mo halftime show. I'm Mike, she's Mo. And Mo, great competition so far. Looks like
Yes.
Pat out in the lead, winning
Showing us his muscles right now, I think.
winning 2 events. I don't know if he's showing us his muscles, but
You know,
he's certainly...
figuratively speaking.
Exactly. Let's take a look at some highlights.
Here they are. Okay, this is our first event. This is very tricky. You'll see our blue player, Womp, gets our purple player.
Right off the stomach.
This is, look how he just goes for this ball. And
That's
it's-
Pat.
He's straight out. There's no way that they can really guard themselves here, so they just have to be ruthless. And right here too, Bong, he's all over the place, but
certainly
he's saving those goals.
He certainly is knocking
There
him
he
out,
is.
doing great work.
Doing some kind of little fancy
There he is.
dance there. And here, there's some kind
That's
of
Pat.
sci-fi thing going on here. Some huge soccer balls making their way into our screen. A little frightening, I think.
Nothing's going to slow down these Guts players, and one of these players is going to go home with a glowing chunk of our awesome rock.
Yes, they are.
That'll be in a little bit. I know you got to get down to the
I'm
field.
a scoot. Bye.
Scoot on out of here. Right now, it is time for Keith to spill his guts.
My name is Keith Link. I am a strong and competitive athlete. I enjoy playing football and weightlifting, and I'm here today to win.
Whoa! Well, folks, I was in a little daze right there because I was getting ready for our next event, Invisible Boat. That's right, folks. We got some harnesses, we got some paddles, we got a pool, we got some kids, we got an event. Let's go to Mo.
This will kick you awake, Mike. Each of our players will paddle themselves across the pool and then back. They must touch the edge of the pool with their paddle before turning around, and also to end the race. Best time wins. On your mark. Get set.
All right, and so as Angela sets off, we'll see what she can do right here. She needs to set a good pace because she goes into this event with 300 points. The other players will be going after her and chasing her time as she swivels and pivots and tries to create more momentum as she gets back here. The middle of our pool is where a lot of our players have trouble in this event right here, but she's going to have to power herself to the finish if she wants victory points for this event. As she continues to paddle, good, strong arm technique, and she gets over across the pool. Let's go to Mo and get the official results. Mo.
Angela has been given an automatic third place. She did not touch the edge of the pool with her paddle before turning around.
Okay, so we will get our next player, Keith, up and ready, and we will talk to Angela about that last event. Now, Angela, that looks like took a lot of work. What happened down there at the end? Did you just forget to hit the other side?
I guess so. I just didn't think about it. I was trying too hard.
Okay, well, we'll go to Mo. We'll see what Keith can do in this event. Mo.
Keith, get your oar. That's an important thing. There
All right,
we go.
so Keith is in the pool. He is ready. He goes in this event with 400 points. He is trailing Pat by 200 points. We'll see what he can do.
On your mark. Get set.
Well, folks, that haircut, aerodynamically designed for speed in this event. At least that's what it looks like, folks. Look at that. He certainly hit the other side, slapping it home in about 9 seconds. And he's got great power, good leg power. And look at his arms move as he makes his way across the pool. He's coming in, it looks like, in about 19 seconds. Good job as he continues. He's going to have to stretch right here, though, folks. Remember, the clock doesn't stop till he hits the other side. With trouble right there in the stretch. There it is. So we'll go to Mo and get the official results for Keith.
Keith clocked in at 26.5 seconds.
Okay, folks. So let's take a look at the replay right here. The boat isn't out of focus. It just isn't there. This event, Invisible Boat, you see it's going to take some thorny, invigorating power to move these athletes across the water, and Keith certainly made it in that event, and I don't know if he's getting warmed up for a punk rock band or what with that hairdo, but he's looking good on that. All right, so it looks like Pat is in the pool and ready.
Pat, on your mark, get set.
All right, so we'll see what Pat can hold on to his perfect game right here. The time to beat, you see at the top of that clock right there, 26.5. Remember, perfect game on the line. And, oh, with a good push-off right there, that's what's going to help him. Good leg power and good paddle technique. This is where Keith had some trouble, and right now Pat is having a lot of trouble right here. He is kicking in one place. He's going to have to get his arms moving and put that paddle out in front of him. His perfect game is now completely shot, and now he's just going in for second place points. All right, so as he makes it in and across, getting help from our stunt spotters, we'll go to Mo and get the official results. Mo.
Pat clocked in at 33.6 seconds. That puts Keith in first place, Pat in second place, Angela in third place.
All right, so first place points going to Keith in this event. Take a look right here as Pat made the turn and actually had a good jump off. Good quick start, and then in the middle of our pool just started to have trouble and was just kicking himself into a frenzy right there. But, you know, that happens in that event, Invisible Boat. And right now it is time to go to the leaderboard. Let's go to the leaderboard. Bo.
In first place right now is Pat in purple with 800 points. In second place, Keith with 700 points. In third place, Angela with 400 points.
So a close game right now, and right now it's time for Pat to spill his guts.
Hi, I'm Wild Pat Petco. In my spare time, I like to shoot pool, play basketball, and swim with my friends. I'm really glad to be here today, and I hope I'll do real good.
Young man, that's Wild Pat. We'll see what Pat can do in our next event, because we're going to add a little spring to their step. And a little 7-foot vertical leap in our next event, jump, folks. So they're going to put an elastic cord on their back, and we're going to let them flying high over these hurdles. Yeah, courtesy of a little bionic bungee. Much higher this year. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo.
Mike, our players will jump off the aerial bridge and over 2 hurdles. They must climb to the top of the opposite bridge and touch the railing before coming back to end the race. Time penalties will be added for any hurdles that are knocked down. Best time wins. On your mark, get set.
Okay, so a look of concentration on Angela's face. She needs a good time in this event right here, and knocking down the first hurdle. She will have a penalty on that. Let's see if she can get over the second one, but she knocks down that one also. But still, she needs to pick up her pace as she hangs right there. Now, the stunt spotters will help her if she's hanging, and she will get a penalty for stunt spotter help. If she continues her, she's going to really have to pick up the pace, because she does not know what our next players will do. And as she gets over the third hurdle, she goes backwards after her fourth one, and definitely having trouble. She's going to have to hold on to that aerial bridge. She can't give up here. She must continue as the clock ticks away, and she locks in right there. So what we will get is right now the penalties. We have an individual judge assigned to each player. They will go over the penalties, assess the time, give the results to Mo, and Mo will talk to me. Mo.
Well, finally, Angela clocked in at 56.4 seconds. That includes 3 5-second penalties for knocking down the hurdles. This season, Mike, we don't give them a penalty for spotter assistance because they must wait 5 seconds before they are assisted. That's penalty enough.
Okay, so Angela, a little bit tired right there. Yep. I know, this one is a tough one, much higher, but look how she got her momentum down at the third hurdle. Great form right there, flying herself to the end on that one and then knocking off that fourth hurdle. As we take a look at Angela, Keith is going up next, and looks like we're ready.
On your mark, get set.
Okay, so Keith right here has 700 points. He's really going to have to get a better jump. As he goes underneath that one, he'll get a penalty on that. Let's see what he can do on the turnaround here. He's going to really have to get a good jump so he can propel himself, because our course is a lot longer this year, and that bar did not fall off. And the fourth one. Now a good leap back to the bridge. He's going to have to pull himself up, and there, coming in well underneath the time to beat, a little bit of a penalty. We'll go to Mo. Mo.
Keith clocked in at 27.4 seconds. That includes 1 5-second penalty.
Okay, so Keith's setting the pace right there as you take a look at him getting off of our aerial bridge. Right here, he starts with a leap, putting one of his foot down, not as strong, and sort of went over there backwards, which screwed him up in the momentum there, and he getting ready for our next player, Pat. He's our leader going into this event. He's ready.
On your mark, get set.
All right, and so Pat has 800 points. Oh, and he's having trouble, but he's going to have to really pick up the pace. Oh, nice form as he pulls his body back there. He got across in about 10 seconds. So with good tuck move, oh, there's a penalty right there. So this is crucial as he gets up. He's really going to have to hustle, folks, because he has a 5-second penalty. He's going to have to push it up there. Doesn't look like he'll get the time to beat, but now he's really going to have to continue because we still have to get second place points here if he wants them. All right, there we go. So with the penalty, his time will be a little bit different. What we'll do is we'll go to Mo and we'll check that out. Mo.
Pat clocked in at 36.3 seconds, including one 5-second penalty. So that puts Keith in first place, Pat in second place, Angela in third place.
Okay, so you saw Pat a little bit despondent after his performance on that one because it looks like now there may be a tie going in as you see him getting over the second hurdle. He did good work on that, but right now let's go to Mo and check out our leaderboard. Mo!
Well, right now, Keith in red and Pat in purple are in the lead, tied with 1,000 points each. Angela in blue has 500 points in third place.
Okay, folks, well, the crag is coming up. Stick around. We got it right here. The crag coming up. This insane summit right here behind me is awaiting our players. Let's check out our leaderboard. Mo!
Well, Mike, after 4 events, both Keith and Pat are in the lead with 1,000 points each. And in third place is Angela with 500 points.
And so that is a look at where they stand. Now let's take a look at some second half highlights right here. As you see, our madman Pat getting across the pool with the touch right there. Shuffling his way in. A great push-off right there. But he had his head down in this event, and coming back right there, he took a second place finish. Because our maniac Mohawk man right here, Keith, that was him. This guy, nothing was stopping him. He got the touch, then he got the push off, and then barreling his way all the way back to first place points in that event. And then you watch him leaping one hurdle after the other. Human steeplechase. This is the man, Captain Kangaroo. He took first place points in that event. Tremendous. And so right now, folks, as we go into our Mega Crag event, our players with a tie score between Pat and Keith. It's a tremendous competition. It has been very hot, and it's going to get even hotter because our crag right here, ladies and gentlemen, has gotten so hot it has taken on a new molten color. Now it's mega large, mega sharp, and mega challenging. From its very core, our shard zone has erupted into a tangled mass of petrified lava. And now as our players try to climb to the top of that peak, they will encounter stone ledge, a horizontal rock climb between them and those final actuators. They will also trigger obstacles like floods, snowstorms, and nuclear flying crystals. And they will try to find their way up that labyrinth of snow and smoke all the way to the top. And of course, awaiting them is the sound and fury of a dormant volcano ready to blow. I hope our players are ready. Let's go to Mo for the rules. Mo!
Players will start at the sound of my whistle. Each player has an identical side of the mountain to climb and may not cross into another player's path. Now, during their climb, our players must light up each of 8 targets located on their side of the crag. The first player to activate all of the targets, including the final one at the peak of the crag, will receive first place points. Mike.
So who will go home with the bragging rights of taking on the Mega Crag and reaching the top of that Mega Crag first? Right now, as we said, Keith and Pat, the story here, they are tied going in to the Mega Crag. Will Angela be the spoiler and get to the top first? We're about to find out, but let me remind you that the points, they have skyrocketed in this event. Third place being worth 375 points. Second place, 550 points. First place, 725 points. Who's going to get to the top of that crag first? We're about ready to find out. Kick it off, Mo.
Players, on your mark, get set.
All right, and so, you know what the whistle means. It means begin the climb up Boulder Canyon, and that was Angela. Now you take a look at Keith as he's finding the first actuator, and right now those flying crystals blow all over our players, trying to trip them up. And there in purple, that was Pat. Pat and Keith are tied Pat in purple, Keith in red. And over there to the left, that was Angela in blue. As you take a look at all of our players, it looks like Pat right here in purple. He's in the lead, but he's having trouble getting over the shard zone. The reach right there with Keith and Angela right here in blue. All of them at the top. It looks like Pat's in the lead right now. Pat in purple, but he's using that railing. I don't know. That might be a penalty. We'll find out. It looks like Pat at the top first. It looks like victory is going to Pat. And right here, Keith in red. He'll be locking in second. It's going to be close. Oh, I'll tell you, he got the punch right there. Very, very, very close mega crag, folks. Only seconds between our players. Let's go to Mo and get our final results for the crag. Mo.
Here they are, Mike. In first place on the Mega Crag, Pat in purple. In second place, Keith in red. In third place, Angela in blue.
Okay, folks, so I did not mean to startle you or startle anybody by saying, look at the snow going all over Pat, by saying that there was going to be a penalty. Tremendous performance for Pat right here, finding his way through the smoke and snow and making his way up the maze to the top of the crag. As right here, you could see our crag troll at the top. That's Roman telling Keith he had missed an actuator. He goes all the way back down, hits that, I think, second actuator, and then makes it even close at the end here. He was hitting actuator after another, man. So, at the top of the crag, you see Stone Ledge, the powerful Pat at the top. Wild Pat, the man, locking it in first. He got first place points. 725 points. He was tied with Keith going into that event. They both had 1,000. Second place went to Keith. Let's go to Mo and check out our final leaderboard standings. Mo.
Here they are, our Mega Crag making all the difference. In third place today, Angela in blue, 875 points. In second place, Keith in red, 1,550 points. Our winner today, Pat in purple, 1,725 points, Mike.
So, the bronze medal going to Angela, neck and neck with these gentlemen all the way up the crag. A good performance by her today. The silver medal, folks, is going to our man Keith, and he's got nothing to be ashamed of. A tremendous performance with 2 first-place finishes in our second half. And by missing that actuator, he did take second, but a great performance today. The gold medal, folks, is going to the man putting up the number 1 sign. That's Pat. Wild Pat, they call him. And with a shake of the hand to our referee, Mo, we line him up for our next trophy. Give him a piece of that glowing rock. No ifs, ands, or buts. These kids got guts. Do you have it?
Guts is flame, guts is drive, equals energy, so you strive. Guts is strength, guts is valor, equals bravery, equals power. Guts is flame, guts is drive, equals energy, so you strive. Guts is strength, guts is power, equals bravery, equals power.
You're unstoppable, endurance unnatural. You're trying your best and not all things are possible. Boldness unfolding, thing you're holding. Persistence and courage together you're molding. Short shot to the clock, on top, non-stop. Go get a good sport, good times you got. You see your goal, you're reaching, you grab it. Now ask yourself,
Do you have it?
do you have it?
Guts was recorded in front of a live audience at Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando at Universal Studios, Florida.